Warning, there will be spoilers for The Bad Batch Season 2, Episodes 15 and 16, titled The Summit and Plan 99, respectively. If you haven't seen it, proceed with caution. There's no holding back in my videos. You know me, I likes to keep it real. Haha, guess what? I took the day off work so I could spend it with you. You're welcome. Also, I knew today was going to keep me busy with the double episode of The Bad Batch Season 2 finale releasing today and The Mandalorian Season 3 Episode 5 dropping at the same time. I didn't want to wait a whole day to talk about either one. Why would I wait? That's just stupid. Both shows were amazing. I already published my Mandalorian thoughts and I'll link the video in the description. I just have one thing to say, really loud. Dave Filoni, you're a booty hole. Make me wait 2 years for this freaking cliffhanger to resolve in The Bad Batch Season 3? Seriously? Who does that? Just confirmed that Crosshair is going to be a Dark Trooper already. Okay, now I'm flustered. Give me a second. Okay, I'm better now. I'm not really mad. I actually like how The Bad Batch Season 2 ended. I know how Dave Filoni operates, and I figured it would end on a cliffhanger. So I was just kind of expecting it. I mean, look at The Empire Strikes Back. It ended on a cliffhanger, and I had to wait 3 years for that one to resolve. But I was much younger then. I'm sure I'll live long enough to see this one play out. If not, see you in the afterlife. Just kidding. I have plenty of life left in me. You guys couldn't get that lucky. As much as I like The Bad Batch Season 2, I'm kind of relieved it's over. Now I can do even deeper dives into the show. I still plan on doing a Bad Batch review of the entire first 2 seasons. Yeah, that's going to be a long video. Who's with me? I really want to get into this Bad Batch Season 2 finale, but before I go crazy with it and make you all vomit in your mouth with bad jokes, quick word from the guy who makes this all possible, our sponsor. Me. Yeah, I'm the sponsor. I pay for the stuff around here and I produce all my own content, not some AI. Have you seen the AI robots? Freaky stuff. Anyways, hit the cute little subscribe button and give the video a big stupid thumbs up. It really does help get my channel out there for others to enjoy or not enjoy. I'm on a mission to hit 50,000 subscribers, so my wife thinks I'm being productive, and I want to take you all on that journey with me. This is a community, not a place to stroke my own ego. I made this channel to be a place where fans who love Star Wars can come and enjoy it in a positive way. So hit the subscribe and like the video. Let's carry this message to the far reaches of the galaxy. Okay, let's get to the Bad Batch Season 2 finale. It's no secret I've had some issues with The Bad Batch Season 2. Not every episode, but a few of them. But when I regrouped and realized I needed to just enjoy it for what it is, it was far more enjoyable. And I'm glad I did that, because when I did, I realized something. There is so much more to the show than surface level. And when I dug down, I could see that The Bad Batch had the same theme as most of the Star Wars movies and shows before it. Family. But this finale will break the heart of any family man or woman. Yeah, let's talk about the biggest news of this show. A moment of silence for Tech, please. Geez, I did not see that one coming. I thought it would be Wrecker, but it absolutely makes sense when I look back on it. All the way back to the episode titled Faster, Tech was getting some much needed spotlight, and when a character gets that much time, they're usually gone. Except for red shirts of Star Trek. Those guys don't even get a name unless it's something like Private Smith or something. Okay, moving on. I don't want to do this video like every other freaking YouTuber. I'm not going to give you a play-by-play. In my head, you've seen it and you know what happens. You don't need me nor anyone else filling time with that. Instead, I'm going to talk about the highlights. Why? Because let's be honest, that's what you're here for. And like I said, the biggest is the passing of Tech. Who else wanted to punch Dr. Hemlock in the meat of the neck when he tossed Tech's goggles at Hunter's feet? I know I did. Right in the side of the neck. Make sure all knuckles connect in a solid hit. The biggest heartbreak wasn't even our own reaction to Tech's passing. It was Omega's. One by one, she's losing her parental figures / brothers. It really takes her character out of animation and into our own world. It's devastating. If any of you have lost a loved one, then you know what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm super depressed now. Need to shake it off. All right, let's move on. Well, there isn't much that isn't sad in this show. Should I move on to the I told you so bit? It seems that Crosshair is definitely being forced into a new type of trooper program. Dark Trooper, anyone? I've been saying it since he was first put on the table, and when it actually happens, it's going to be really dark. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that Hunter and Omega may be the only ones to return to Pabu. And it may actually only be Omega. She has lost everything but Wrecker and Hunter up to this point, and this show is going to be about coping with all those losses. She will have to let Fee Genoa mourn the loss of Tech. It's going to be another moment that hits us in the guts, especially since Tech was only understanding what Fee was trying to hint at as he was leaving. Damn, I keep going back to the same thing. Okay, let's say I told you so again, just to cheer me up. Sorry. Not sorry. I get a lot of comments that I'm wrong when I make a theory. Sometimes I am wrong, and that's okay. But I get excited when I am right. I made a theory a while back that Sid was going to betray the Bad Batch and turn them into the Empire, because the Empire would be really interested in Omega. I was told no on both accounts, that Sid made it clear in the episode titled Faster that she had changed. But to me, it didn't make sense to make us question it during that time. If she truly had changed, it wouldn't have been brought up because the Bad Batch already trusted her at that time. So yeah, I was right. But I will admit I was wrong about who stole the Marauder in the mine episode. See, there, tit for tat. The next bit, I was told I was wrong. The Empire had no use for Omega and that it was only Nala Se who wanted her back. That also didn't make sense to me because the Empire is experimenting with cloning. The best source material they would know about is Boba Fett and Omega. And since Omega isn't a bounty hunter and killing people nor out making a name for herself, it only makes sense. So, for all the naysayers, I was right. Okay, gloating over. Let's move on to Crosshair. That poor guy's laying there lifeless like a pincushion. He's been pierced so many times that he should look like Finn's leaky bag in The Last Jedi. Yeah, a sequel reference. You're welcome. I'm still holding on to my theory that Crosshair is one of the first to enter the Dark Trooper Phase 0 program. And from what Dr. Butthole said, it looks like they are following that Legends material closely. That would tie this story in with The Mandalorian, albeit loosely, still a tie-in. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the first time we have seen Eriadu. If you don't know what the significance of this planet is, it's Grand Moff Tarkin's home world. It was talked about extensively in the aptly named novel titled Tarkin by James Luceno. Great novel. I highly recommend it. It tells of Tarkin as a young boy and his time in the Republic and the Empire. But back to the Bad Batch. Although the side missions of some of the episodes didn't really have much to do with this finale, there was more about them than just saving some strangers or dropping the prize as they were about to be finished with their quests. It was about their relationship to one another, how each one was an important member of the family, and how they leaned on each other for support. For example, Tech's awkward way of dealing with Omega when she was struggling, or how Wrecker was there for Omega at the mines. Then Tech helped her quite a bit in the same situation. Then only to have him sacrifice himself to save her and the remaining brothers. So it really hurt her. It hurt the others too, but they were soldiers and lost a lot of people, Crosshair being the biggest before this. Now they're on a mission to save him. If the remaining brothers of the Bad Batch can escape their current situation, like I said, it's likely that Omega will become an orphan by the end of the Bad Batch Season 3 or 4. Come to think of it, we know the Empire continues the cloning experiments for almost 2 decades. Is Omega really going to be safe? Or is she going to hide out somewhere with an adoptive parent or grandparent and end up being Rey's grandmother? It's just a thought. I know everybody hates the sequels, but just a thought. I'd love to know what you all think of the Bad Batch Season 2 finale. For me, it really punches my guts. Okay, that sounds gross. Ugh. Oh well, I'm not editing that out. Guts. You shall stay in the conversation. Anyways, leave a comment as to what you thought. I'm going to go plop my ass in the chair and watch it again to see how much I forgot to talk about. And I may make another video about it in a day or so. But before I go, another word from my pestering sponsor. Me. Yeah, I'm pestering myself. Get over it. Hit the subscribe button and give the video a like. I'm really trying to hit 50,000 subscribers, and I'd like you all to be a part of the next phase of this channel. The YouTube algorithm is more difficult than trying to figure out astrophysics, but together we can crack the matrix and make this channel better than... Yeah, I can't think of anything. How about we make this channel better than not good? Yay, originality. Yeah, originality. Thank you all for hanging out with me today. Until the next video, this is Gerald, a Star Wars fanatic, wishing you all great health, happiness, and peace. Thank you all for watching, and remember, this is the way, and positivity in the Star Wars community should be the only way.